the bar closes and you feel like falling down, I'll carry you home tonight.
Told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the band, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loaded merch in that 12-passenger van, in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name in a star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I've become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that glass first. Wish I made it to homecoming, got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my show. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon, we just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Never thought we'd get old. Maybe we're still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past while missing out on now. We've come so far, I guess I'm proud. And I ain't worried about the wrinkles around my smile. I got some scars, I've been around. I felt some pain, I've seen some things, but I'm here now. Those good old days.
You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. I wish somebody would've told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
You know I'm back, like I never left. Another sprint, another step, another day, another breath. Been chasing dreams, but I never slept. I got a new attitude and a lease on life is a piece of mind. Seeking to find I can sleep when I die. Want a piece of the pie, got the keys to the ride, and I'm straight. I'm on my way, get up my way. I'm running late, what can I say? I heard you died twice. Once when they bury you in the grave, And the second time is the last time that somebody mentions your name. So when I leave here on this earth, did I take more than I gave? Did I look out for the people, or did I do it all for fame? Legend is Exodus, searching for euphoria, judging through the mud to find the present, no ignoring us. Got 20,000 deep off in the street like we some warriors. My mama told me never bow your head.
I feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to start again. I was born for this, born for this. It's who I am, how could I forget? I made it through the darkest part of the night, and now I see the sunrise. Now I feel glorious, glorious. I feel glorious, glorious.
I'm feeling glorious. The crib looking victorious. You know that we've been going it since we hopped out that DeLorean. On guard, things are just things. They don't make you who you are. Can't pack up a U-Haul and take it with you when you're gone. We posted on the porch, my family's glasses to the stars. My grandma smiling down on me like, "Whoop, that boy got bars." Okay, okay, yes I do. I said amen and hallelujah. Let me testify to another morning. I'm on it, won't let self get in my way. I got my breath, I got my faith, and I remember why I
I
came.
feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to start again. I was born for this, born for this. It's who I am, how could I forget? I made it through the darkest part of the night, and now I see the sunrise. Now I feel glorious, glorious. I feel glorious, glorious. We gon' be alright, put that on my life. When I open my eyes, hope I see you shine. We're planting our flag, they don't understand. The world is up for grabs. We gon' be alright, put that on my life. When I open my eyes, hope I see you shine. We're planting our flag, they don't understand. The world is up for grabs. I feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to start again. I was born for this, born for this. It's who I am, how could I forget? I made it through the darkest part of the night, and now I see the sunrise. Now I feel glorious, glorious. I feel glorious, glorious.
'Cause I'm in the stars tonight. So watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Shoes on, get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. Kink out, kick the drum, rolling on like a rolling stone. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top of the brown. Ding dong, call me on my phone, nice tea and I'll get my ping pong. This is dead heavy, can't hear the bass, boom, I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this beach chain like money. This go overload, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm down, you know I go. Hey, so let's go. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Hey, shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma
Light it up with dynamite. Light it up with dynamite. 'Cause I'm eating stars tonight. So watch me bring the fire, set the night alight.
Shining through the city with a little fucking soul. So light it up like dynamite. This is
So watch me bring the fire, set the night alight.
shining through the city with a little fucking soul. Light it up like dynamite.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. See, I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're
Good morning,
gonna make.
graduates, family members, and distinguished guests. This is Mr. Berry, principal of Tuscarora High School. We'd like to welcome everyone to Tuscarora High School today and thank you for celebrating the success of these students. Prior to the start of our ceremony, we'd like to share and ask that everyone identify the location of the emergency exits within the stadium. In an emergency situation, please exit through the gates that you entered. For everyone's safety, we have a first aid station that is located near to the restrooms on the home side of the stadium, and 2 hydration stations located by the home and away gates. Please, at this time, place your phone in airplane mode to preserve the Wi-Fi signal for the highest quality live stream For our guests at home, at this time, please place your phone in airplane mode. And thank you for being here, and please enjoy the graduation ceremonies, Tuscarora.
Pa'l carajo. Que tú a mí me rebotaste, que yo te llamaba pila oficial de ti y hasta el número cambiaste. Chingala. Tanto que tú a mí me rebotaste, que yo te llamaba pila oficial de ti y hasta el número cambiaste. Que Dios te bendiga, manito. Produciendo, el productor de oro, Baby en sí. Juan Malanana, ya, SP, Pedrito, pero dime chimbala, los flacos con los flacos, Omar Montoy, aparataje, aparataje. No venga a comer, que yo te solté, por tu mala fe. And down south to the land of the pines, I'm thumbing my way into North Carolina, staring up the road and pray to God I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers, and I'm hoping for Raleigh I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Are you proud to be a Titan? Thank you, Christina. I will now ask that graduates and guests be seated. It is my pleasure to welcome students, families, and faculty to graduation day at Tuscarora. Every one of you has made an impact on the graduates who sit here today. The first thing that I want to say is I am so proud of us. We have prevailed through a global pandemic. We were given the sourest lemons possible, and we made something somewhat resembling lemonade. We also dealt with the idea of unprecedented 2 years ago as sophomores when we beat the seniors in the pep rally. That unexpected pep rally victory is representative of the spirit of this class and how we have shown time and time again that no matter the obstacle, we will fight our hardest. I still remember when they announced that we were going to be off for 2 weeks because of COVID-19. I would be excited that I was going to have 2 weeks to relax and study for my AP test. Little did I know that high school would never be the same. Online school was a challenge for all of us, and I'm sure everyone knows the feeling of falling asleep during a class and waking up to the computer saying you've been removed from the meeting. Everyone except for me, of course. Even though we did not have an ideal ending, I am so proud to have spent my 4 years at Tuscarora. This might be cliche, but I've generally made connections with friends and faculty that will last a lifetime. It's been an honor to serve as the class president for the last 2 years, and I'm proud of what we were able to achieve. Now, I would like to talk about the most significant part of my high school experience, the Breast Cancer Awareness Club that I founded here at Tuscarora. For those who are not familiar, on February 16, 2014, my mom passed away after a battle with a disease that is estimated to kill 42,170 people this year. This experience inspired me to help in the fight against cancer and those who are battling it anywhere I can. During my sophomore year, I founded the Breast Cancer Awareness Club at TRO, an organization that grew to 72 members and became one of the largest organizations here. The BCA Club has raised over $5,000 for breast cancer research and to assist those fighting cancer, including $1,345 to the American Breast Cancer Foundation, $500 to a student at Tuscarora battling cancer, and $750 to the Hurwitz Breast Cancer Foundation, a local breast cancer research fund here in Frederick. My experiences with the Breast Cancer Awareness Club has helped me develop a passion for helping people. Being able to help those in breast cancer in our community, especially during a global pandemic, is something that will always provide a sense of pride. Organizations like the BCA help make the world a better place in which those with cancer, especially local cancer patients, feel supported by their community. It's only right that I mention the recent social justice movement in the past summer. One headline that stuck with me was one I saw on the news: 2 pandemics, COVID-19 and racism. While one was a public health crisis, both COVID and racism have plagued this country. As I wrote this speech, it is the 1-year anniversary of George Floyd's death, which forever changed the way race is seen in America and prompted a summer of unrest which forced many people to have uncomfortable conversations with family about racial bias. But as Ijeoma Ulo said, our humanity is worth a little discomfort. It's actually worth a lot of discomfort. I challenge everyone listening to this to reflect on their own biases and continue to fight for a more equitable America for all. I would not be here without the help of a few special individuals within the building. I'd like to thank a few special people for being so instrumental in my growth as a student and a person. I would like to thank Ms. Valentine. You've been such an amazing advisor to the club, and none of the amazing things we accomplished could have been possible without you. Next, Ms. Kerslake, I would like to say thank you. Thank you for never giving up on me in AP Calc and showing me that no matter how difficult a class, with enough hard work, success is bound to happen. There are countless teachers that had an impact on me. Mr. Churin, Ms. Creeder, Ms. Jorgensen, Ms. Palmer, Ms. McLean, Ms. Nichols, the list is endless. So I want to thank all of the teachers for your support and encouragement. I would also like to thank my dad, sister, and brother for their constant support and always pushing me the best version of myself. Moreover, my extended family for the support. Lastly, my friends who have been down for me since day one. It looks that I'm running out of time, and it is very surreal that we're graduating. It didn't even feel right when I brushed my teeth this morning. I'm sure everyone is eager to graduate, but I would like to say again, thank you and congratulations to the historic Tuscarora High School class of 2021. I wish everyone the best in their futures endeavors, whether it be college, the military, or employment. Please stay in touch as everyone knows how to reach me, at Chef Boradia. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Omar. It's my pleasure to welcome all of you to Tuscarora High School's 16th commencement ceremony. And I might add, the first graduation to occur at Tuscarora High School. While this may not be the venue any of us imagined, I'm certain today will be just as celebratory as any graduation this year, maybe more so. I have the distinct honor of recognizing a group of guests who have joined us here today for this momentous occasion. Frederick County is ably represented by an elected Board of Education. These local citizens help set policy for our school system and make decisions that impact our students every day. As I call their names, I would ask them to please rise and request that the audience hold their applause until we have recognized all of our board members present. Bringing us remarks later will be Board of Education President Jonathan J. Mason. Also here with us is immediate board past president Brad Young and former FCPS teacher and board member Karen Yoho. In addition, offering remarks later and a member of the board, our superintendent of schools, Dr. Teresa Albin. Thank you all for being here today. The Tuscarora community has a strong feeder pattern in schools that have prepared our students for success on the road to graduation. Our graduates take great pride in the elementary and middle schools that have been part of their story. I would ask the following feeder principals to please stand and be recognized. Mr. Neil Case, Crestwood Middle School. Ms. Kimberly Mazaleski, Tuscarora Elementary School. Ms. Megan Stein, Ballinger Creek Elementary School. And Dr. Caitlin Moore from the English Learner Office. Thank you all for representing your schools and departments here today. The administrative staff at Tuscarora takes great care each day to serve the needs of the students and families while leading the instructional and whole school program. As principal, I am very fortunate to serve alongside a group of skilled educators that I would like to recognize now and ask them to stand. Assistant principals Mr. Andrew McWilliams, Mr. Robert Nutter, Mr. Jody Ratty, and Ms. Tanisha Smith, and Special Program Coordinator Mr. John Milliman. Thank you all for your ever-present leadership. And every senior class at Tuscarora High School is guided by 3 special Titan teachers as their advisor. It is not an exaggeration to say that for the past 2 months, your senior class advisors have been planning, replanning, and planning again to help get you to the finish line on this day. They have been full-time event planners, and more than any other individuals, they are responsible for this unique ceremony and attending to the countless number of details that have gone into it. I would ask that they please stand and be recognized. Ms. Judy Jorgensen, Mr. Aaron Miles, and Ms. Carrie Palmer. The heart of any school is its instructional staff. They teach, inspire, counsel, and impart wisdom to generations of students. This year in particular, your Titan teachers, specialists, counselors, instructional assistants, secretaries, custodians, and many others have worked far beyond what they believe to be their limits, to make school meaningful for you. They found new ways to instill a love of learning and simply kept all of our heads in the game. I have never been more proud of a staff with whom I have served than this year. And I would like to ask now that every member of the Titan staff rise and be recognized by our graduates and assembled guests. In closing our introductions, I must make special mention of 5 individuals who will be sadly leaving us at the end of the year. Commencement, it is written, is a beginning. And if that is the case, as these 5 head into retirement from years of inspiring thousands of students, it is the commencement of a new chapter in their lives, one in which they will probably continue to serve and inspire, just perhaps not at 7 a.m. each day. I would ask those retiring staff who are present to please stand. Beth Geerlings in chemistry, Linda Henry in English, Sun Hee Jian in math, Beth Mummert in career education, and Kay Wilson in school counseling. Collectively, these women have given 177 years of their lives to the students of Frederick County. Hard to believe. And they don't look a day over 30. Ladies, you are the very best of Tuscarora, and we thank you, and we will miss you. And now, to bring us greetings from the Board of Education, we are fortunate to have with us the President of the Board, Mr. Jay Mason. Jay Mason was elected to the Board of Education in November of 2018 for a 4-year term. The board elected Mr. Mason president for this current year, 2020-21. He served as vice president prior to being elevated to the president's role. Mr. Mason grew up in Frederick and is a proud graduate of Thomas Johnson High School in 1991. We won't hold that against him. And he completed his undergraduate studies at Shepherd University in 2008, where he was also a 3-year starter as quarterback and captain of the football team from 1992 to 1994, always a leader. Since completing his degree, he has been dedicated to serving the youth in Frederick County through various avenues. His efforts supporting the students of FCPS as the president of Eliminating Achievement Gaps earned him a position on the Frederick County Executive Jan Gardner's Education Leadership Team. He continues his community work as a member of the County Executive's Livable Frederick Steering Committee and the Frederick County Affordable Housing Council. He is also a board member of the Rotary Club of Frederick. All this aside, what you need to know about Mr. Mason is that he takes his work in serving the students and parents of Frederick County seriously. He is candid, he asks insightful questions, and he is not afraid to say what's on folks' minds. He is an exemplary leader for us all. But today, I suspect he is just dad, because seated about halfway back in this crowd is his oldest daughter, Ava, soon-to-be Tuscarora graduate. You'll forgive him if he's just a little extra proud of this particular student. Please welcome to the Titan stage, Board of Education President, Mr. Jay Mason.
Thank you, Mr. Berry, for the introduction. Appreciate it. Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Good morning, graduates. Good morning, Tuscarora Titans class of 2021. On behalf of the Frederick County Board of Education, I would like to extend the sincerest congratulations on your graduation. And I know we are all excited to share this moment with you in person. I would like to thank the THS custodial staff, counselors, instructional assistants, health room and technicians, teacher specialists, specialized program teachers, curriculum teachers, visual and performing arts teachers, CTE staff, coaches, special education teachers, front office staff, and administrators. As you can see, there is a large team that must collaborate to manage Tuscarora High School and has helped you to get to this very special moment. The other members of the Titan team are the ones that have supported you outside of the school grounds. So thank you, moms, dads, guardians, brothers, sisters, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and other family members for helping these young men and women get here today. And since I mentioned all of the team members that have helped you get here today, now is a great time for a sports analogy. There's always a sports analogy for every moment in life. Mr. Karos, back there with our band, would probably argue and say there is a music analogy for every moment in life. This is a moment I've been looking forward to for 9 years. The moment when I get to tell a sports analogy, sports story, and my daughter Ava, who Mr. Berry mentioned and I'm a proud dad of, who is graduating today, has to sit and listen to my sports analogy, life lesson, and cannot walk away and tell me she doesn't want to hear it. Ever since Ava started playing violin in 4th grade, I've been trying to tell her my sports stories to motivate her to practice. None of them ever worked. And every time, she had zero interest in hearing an old sports story. Parents, I think there are a few things we have in common, which is we will stop at nothing to motivate or embarrass our children. So, as Mr. Berry mentioned, I was a quarterback at Shepherd, and I was a starting quarterback at Shepherd. I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna go there. We're not here for me, we're here for you, graduates. Maya Angelou was an author, a civil rights activist, a dancer, a singer, an actress, and most notably a poet. A woman with many talents and a role model for us all. She was born Margaret Johnson and nicknamed by her brother Maya at a young age. Maya did not speak for 5 years during her early childhood due to a tragic event she suffered at age 7. Eventually, Maya had the courage to use her voice after many years of silence. One of her quotes is, "Courage is the most important of all virtues, because without courage, you can't practice any other virtues consistently. You can practice any virtue erratically, but nothing consistently without courage." Graduates, you have had the courage to be an artist when you may have been encouraged to be a scientist. Be an athlete coming off the bench when you wanted to be a starter. Be a musician when you may have been encouraged to be an athlete. Maybe a reference to Ava. This year, you have had the courage to practice outside in 30-degree weather, something that might have been a little bit different to you all. You have had the courage to get straight A's or walk the hallways of THS despite being bullied. Stand up for someone being bullied despite being a star athlete. Proudly stand next to and create a lasting friendship with your special needs classmates. Some of you have had the courage to turn an F into a passing grade to make it here today. That takes real courage. You have had the courage to wear a mask to participate in extracurricular activities. You have had the courage to turn your camera on during virtual learning. Some of you frustratingly take an AP test for the second time because that first time somehow the computer got shut down and the AP test wasn't able to be recorded. And most importantly, you have had the courage to graduate during a pandemic. There are so many times when you could have thrown in the towel over the last year and you did not. There's my sports analogy. This moment's not only special for me as a dad, it's special because some of these students I've known since they were born, some I've known since kindergarten. Peyton Skelly, Kelly R, Kelly F, Kylie R, Kylie M, Kylie F, Omar, Jordan. It's a very special day because I've known some of these families for a very long time. But when I think of courage, one student comes to mind, and thank you, Wendy Hankey, for allowing me to recognize Danielle Hankey as having some of the most courage. Danielle, could you stand for us, please? Thank you very much, Danielle. When we talk about courage, we talk about someone like Danielle. And we are so proud and thankful that you are here with us today to celebrate this very special moment. Tuscarora High School class of 2021, you may be one of the most courageous graduating classes ever because what you have endured over the last 15 months. On behalf of the Frederick County Board of Education, we are all so proud of you. We wish you the very best in the next phase of your life, and never stop being courageous. Congratulations, Tuscarora Titans class of 2021. Thank you.
Guess who's back? Hello again. It's my pleasure to introduce all of you to Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Teresa Albin. Dr. Albin has served as Superintendent of Frederick County Schools since 2011, a 10-year period marked by excellence in leadership and collaboration with our Board of Education and community. We are proud of the fact that in 2017, she was named Maryland Superintendent of the Year. Dr. Albin began her career as an elementary and special education teacher in Baltimore County Public Schools. She served Montgomery County Public Schools as coordinator of student assessment and also served Howard County Public Schools in several positions, including Chief Operating Officer and Executive Director of Strategic Planning. Dr. Albin is a researcher and is author of numerous papers and studies. She is a recognized expert in the areas of school and teacher effectiveness and has also taught undergraduates and graduate classes at the College of Notre Dame and at Towson University. Tenacious, strategic, and funny are all words her colleagues use to describe working with her. She and her husband are the parents of 2 grown children, and she is proud to call Frederick County home. What we have come to know is that Dr. Albin is passionate about her work and sincere in her desire, as she frequently reminds us, to be a school system that works to close the achievement gap and serves all of its students. Please give me a warm welcome, Tuscarora welcome to Dr. Teresa Albin.
Thank you so much, Omar, and thank you for the courage you demonstrated in your remarks earlier today. Congratulations, Titans class of 2021. It is an honor to join you, your families, friends, teachers, and staff who have supported you on this journey to your high school graduation. I do not think any of us would have predicted the detour you had to take on your educational journey because of the COVID-19 pandemic crisis. It has definitely made your journey unique, unprecedented, and a true life-changing experience. This crisis changed many things, but we know that our 21st century world is constantly changing, even when things are normal. Your years in school have provided a foundation for learning that will enable you to continue to grow and change. You have learned many important lessons, as your classmates have shared with me. From Julia Slivka, the most important lesson I learned throughout high school was working hard will lead you to success. High school was hard throughout the years, but the dedication and hard work I put into my schoolwork and sports allowed me to be successful. From Vladimir Flores, the most important lesson I learned in high school is that every person is different and you can never know what someone is going through. This makes it important to treat others with kindness and compassion, to always bring them up, never down. Sometimes just a simple hello or how are you can make a difference in a person's day. From Meva Chofafi. One of the most important lessons that I've learned in high school is the importance of participation. I have gotten the chance to meet so many amazing people from all backgrounds and make even more amazing memories because I participated in many activities, ranging from the performing arts to sports. And from Luis Delgado, if you don't give up, you can achieve all your goals. And the studying you do can give you a lot of opportunities in life. I believe the lessons you learned on your educational journey helped you to cope and adapt during this pandemic crisis. It is often said that a crisis reveals a person's true character. I think a crisis also builds our character, as we must rise to meet new challenges. And that is definitely what happened for many members of the class of 2021. Here are some of your classmates' reflections on the valuable lessons they have learned by living through a crisis. From Kaylin Farmer. As a result of the pandemic, I've learned an incredible amount of patience as well as love for myself. I've learned the truth in growth, which is time. Growth takes time, and it's no one's timing but your own. From Jordan Welch. Throughout the duration of the pandemic, I have come to realize the importance of discipline and time management. It is fairly simple to go to school, engage in class, do homework, etc., when it is required and enforced by parents and teachers. However, when a student must do that behind a computer screen, seemingly on their own time, it may become more complicated. It has for myself. From Tyon Kim, people can be selfish, but the small sacrifices that each person makes are what makes this world more beautiful. And from Cristina de los Reyes, I've learned that it's okay to slow down. Before the pandemic, I was always out for extracurriculars, clubs, etc., and never had time to really spend for myself. This pandemic taught me that taking a step back to really reflect is okay. The class of 2021 has grown so much in 13 years and in the last 15 months. You have sacrificed much during this crisis, but I hope you will reflect on what you have gained as well. Your classmates have said it so eloquently. There is no doubt that your class will be remembered in history. Yet I believe that the members of this class will be remembered in history not because you graduated during the pandemic, but because of how you rose from that crisis to become incredible leaders, thinkers, innovators, and compassionate global citizens. And so, Titans, class of 2021, now is your time to create positive change in the world. I wish you much success on your journey. And remember, make us FCPS proud of you. Congratulations.
Good morning. My name is Cristina de los Reyes, Senior Class Vice President of the Class of 2021. Tuscarora High School is known for the quality of its performing arts program. We have already heard from our concert band. It is with great honor that we now welcome the Tuscarora High School Concert Choir to the stage. The choir will be performing Bridge Over Troubled Water by Paul Simon. The choir is under the direction of Mr. Terry Moore. Please help me in giving them a warm welcome.
I'll be your bridge on troubled water. When you're down, I will carry you like a bridge on troubled water. I will lay me down.
When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all.
I'm on your side. Oh, when times get rough and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me
When you're down and out, when you're on the street, my Lord, when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take your part. Oh, when darkness comes and pain is all around, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. I'll be your bridge on troubled water. When you're down, I will carry you like a bridge on troubled water. I will lay me down.
Sail on, silver girl.
Sail on, silver girl.
Sail on by.
Sail on by.
Your time has come to shine.
will carry you like a bridge on troubled water. I will lay me down, lay me down, lay me down.
Good morning. My name is Richmond Akondo, and I am a class officer of the class of 2021. As we gather here today for this long-anticipated milestone, we recognize the unbounded potential and talents of the young men and women sitting before us. Here to offer a farewell reflection to the class of 2021 is Rachel Nichols.
Thank you, Richmond. Good morning, Titan students and families. Let's be honest, this past year has been difficult. And while we could dwell on the challenges we have faced this past year, we can also choose to focus on all of the positive things that has happened to us over the course of our entire education. There are 4 different elementary schools and 2 different middle schools that feed into Tuscarora High. And there are some students that have transferred here from other schools. Each of you has your own unique background, from all of the classes, sports teams, clubs and extracurriculars, and school events that you have participated in. For me, I can still remember my favorite elementary school teacher and the field trips we took. And I'm still best friends with all of my elementary and middle school friends. It was in middle school when I was first introduced to Fellowship of Christian Athletes, the club that has changed my life. I had the best time playing on the lacrosse team, and I have built lifelong friendships with my teammates. I had so much fun dancing at homecoming, cheering on the football team, and watching our class win the pep rally our sophomore year. I have worked through challenging courses with my classmates, and I have learned valuable lessons from my teachers and coaches. And that's just me. Think of all the memories you've made, friends you've met, and experiences you've had, not only in the last 4 years, but also over the last 13. And to think that we have our whole future ahead of us. We will meet so many new people, make new memories, and learn new things. If there is one thing I want you to remember from the challenges that this year has brought, it's to try to see the good in every situation. Life is going to have its ups and downs, and throughout the course of our lives, we will be faced with countless challenges, hardships, and joys. But it is how we respond in these difficult situations that determines how we grow as people. We can choose to look at our circumstances negatively, or we can focus on the good that happens in our daily lives. This past year is a prime example of just how resilient we can be. We were thrown into a global pandemic, schools shut down in-person learning, and sports and other activities stopped. Life as we knew it changed drastically. Despite this, we still found ways to move through life with joy. Spending time with loved ones, maybe a little too much time, finding new hobbies, applying to colleges and planning our futures, and getting to go back to school and compete on sports teams are just a few examples of how we have overcome the challenges that we have been faced with. Personally, I was faced with one of these challenges just 3 weeks ago when one of my family members tested positive for COVID. I had to quarantine for 10 days, causing me to miss 4 of my lacrosse games and my senior night game. While I surely wasn't expecting this to happen to me, I found ways to make the best of it. No matter what life throws at you, I challenge you to stay grateful. Treat each day as the blessing that it is, and remember to enjoy the little things in life. Take a look around the stadium. What a gift that today is. We started the year off separate from each other, but now we are ending our high school career together, the way it was meant to be. On behalf of the entire class of 2021, I want to first thank our parents. Your love and support has gotten us to this important milestone into our life. And I also want to thank all of our teachers, coaches, and administrators who have worked tirelessly over the years to make this day possible. We would not be where we are today without you all. And to all my fellow classmates, good luck. I wish you all success in everything you do. Thank you.
Thank you, Rachel, for helping us to remember the important events of our lives and the value of our friends. I'm Asia Florzak, class officer of the class of 2021. Next are 2 multi-talented members of the class of 2021. Here to perform Long Live by Taylor Swift are Allison Rubin and Caitlin Farmer.
This moment in the back of my mind, the time we stood with our shaking hands, the crowds and stands went wild. We were the kings and the queens, and they read off our names. The night you danced like you knew our lives would never be the same. You held your head like a hero on a history book page. It was the end of a decade, but the start of an age. Long live the walls we crashed through, how the kingdom lights shine just for me and you. I was screaming, long live all the magic we made, and bring on all the pretenders. One day we will be remembered. I said, remember this feeling. I passed the pictures around of all the years that we stood there on the sidelines, wishing for right now. We are the kings and the queens. You traded your baseball cap for a crown when they gave us our trophies, and we held them up for our town. And the cynics were outraged, screaming, this is absurd. 'Cause for a moment a band of thieves in ripped up jeans got to rule the world. Long live the walls we crashed through, all the kingdom lights shine just for me and you. I was screaming, long live all the magic we made, and bring out all the pretenders. I'm not afraid. Long live all the mountains we falls to the ground. May these memories break our fall. Will you take a moment? Promise me this, that you'll stand by me forever. But if God forbid fate should step in and force us into a goodbye, if you have children someday, when they point to the pictures, please tell them my name. Tell them how the crowds went wild. Tell them how I hope they shine. Long live the walls we crashed through. I had the time of my life with you. Long, long live the walls we crashed through. All the kingdom lights shine just for me and you. I was screaming, long live all the magic we made, and bring on all the pretenders. I'm not afraid. Long live all the mountains we moved. I had the time of my life fighting dragons with you. Was screaming, long live that look on your face, and bring on all the pretenders. One day we will be remembered.
There we go. Thank you, Kaylin and Allie, for that spectacular performance. Good morning, parents, teachers, friends, and fellow graduates. I'm not here to sing you another song or play guitar. I'm Liam Jennings, a senior class officer. Today is a day of joyous celebration as we look back on the last 13 years of education and our achievements, while also looking forward toward our futures. One individual joining us today is a man who has journeyed with us the past 4 years as our principal, contributing to our growth, our education, and our school. Mr. Christopher Berry has worked in education for over 30 years, beginning as a social studies teacher of U.S. history, and later as a coordinator of arts and humanities. He's been a principal for 13 years and is also an author of articles and a book on school leadership. But if you ask him, the most important and rewarding job he has is being a husband and father to his 3 children. Being a principal is not an easy job, and this year, Mr. Berry has worked hard to keep the students and staff of Tuscarora united during this difficult time. And his message has been pretty consistent. If we work together, look for creative solutions, and watch out for one another, even a pandemic can be overcome. With that, please welcome our spectacular principal, Mr. Christopher Berry.
You ripped a little bit. That wasn't in there. Thank you, Liam. I'm not so sure I want to hear me speak. I want to get Allison and Kaylin back up here to do another song. But we'll soldier on, and I'll try and keep it short. Distinguished guests, parents, friends, staff, students, and most importantly, graduates of the class of 2021 of Tuscarora High School. I take great pride in sharing this wonderful occasion with you. Whether you are celebrating with family who are here in our stands or watching from the live stream broadcast from the comfort of their homes, the most important thing I can say to them and to you is this: you made it. You earned it, and you have achieved great things because of your efforts. Regardless of whether we are gathered at Mount St. Mary's or not, it doesn't detract one bit from the many accomplishments that we are celebrating today. Virtual students, hybrid students, live or on a screen, you have made significant contributions to our school community, and you've kept us on our toes. You've been a smart, funny class, 360 strong, and no one No one can ever take this moment away from you. As a high school graduate of Tuscarora High School, be proud as you are soon to be forever Titans. As I customarily do, allow me to thank the parents and the guardians of the class of 2021 for sharing your children with us and for your support as we've all worked together through the years. This is as much your day as it is a celebration of your children. I hope you're able to take the time to not only lift up your son, daughter, but a quiet moment also to celebrate your hard work and the unconditional love you've provided. Whether you chaperoned a music trip or manned the concession stand, picked up a Chromebook or dropped off an overdue book, drove a sports team to an away contest, or led a booster organization, or just calmly answered the phone or an email when we needed to put our heads together, we at Tuscarora are always grateful for you forging a working partnership with us. And graduates, I would like for you to stand up and applaud your parents and family members who are here today. Take a minute and please do that. Look at them and thank them. And have a seat. It was a good stretch break. See how we work that in there? Because I have just a brief moment, I'd like to speak directly to you guys, the graduates, for just a moment. I hope in some small way to give you a little something to think about before you leave. I'd like for you to think about two ideas for just a brief moment: change and persistence. Let me start with change. Human beings have a great deal to say about this idea, both embracing change and fearing it, sometimes simultaneously. It's often said that change is good, unless at a given moment you have the perspective that I should have seen that change coming. We are encouraged to be the change we wish to see in the world, while at the same time someone is gently counseling us that too much of a change is a bad thing. So whether cliched or sage advice, we sometimes struggle to find meaning in the ever-present and seemingly more rapid pace of change in our lives. And I'm not even going to speak of the change in our world in the past 15 months. You've heard plenty about that. So here's today's statement of the obvious. Despite all of the constant change over the past 15 months, you are about to embark on another of the most significant periods of change in your life. We should give it a fancy name. Let's call it a passage. And during this passage, we really don't completely know what's coming. You may enter the world of work for the first time. You may attend a college or serve your country, and almost certainly, your parents hope and pray, you will leave home and be able to not only support yourself, but thrive. Whether you view this passage as exciting or scary or both, I promise you, what is about to happen will be a vivid and memorable chapter in your life. And you, class of 2021, are ready, because as individuals in this class, you have always, particularly over the last year, rolled with the changes. Think about it. In your careers as students, and definitely in the past few years, change has been your theme, ever present. In elementary and middle school, you were among the first classes to experience Common Core curriculum. You were among the first classes to sit for the PARCC examinations and the revised SATs. You were at Tuscarora when we adopted Bring Your Own Device and have experienced the transformative effects of Chromebooks in the classroom. Teachers were always trying to use innovative ways to make learning engaging. You came to experience the ideas of Google Classroom, and so I say with true sincerity and gratitude, thank you. Thank you for sticking with us, the adult educators, in our attempts to make education a more relevant experience for you. For it seemed that the only constant was change. You've also experienced high school, and especially your senior year, at a time when there has been, by most standards, consistent uncertainty and question marks in our world, which brings me to our second concept, persistence. Persistence is a quality that most of the time has a positive connotation. You persevere. You soldier on. If it is said that you have a dogged persistence, it means that you don't allow obstacles to deter you. And class of 2021, we must give you extraordinary credit. In the midst of the daily new highs and lows over the past 15 months, your responses have been one thing and one thing alone: fiercely persistent. We went all virtual. You showed up. We went asynchronous. You persisted and did the work. We introduced you to the wonders of Google Meet and breakout rooms, and you kept coming back, and sometimes even turned on your screens. You found ways to connect with your teachers. Most of you found new ways to keep yourselves from being isolated. And even if you did feel isolated, you kept coming back, trying to make the classroom feel as normal as possible. You have asked hard questions and debated the issues of our day head on. And there have been some issues in our day. You have met and will continue to meet a rapidly altered landscape fiercely because you understand that this is your world now and you have a stake in it. Continue to increase your awareness of whatever community that you walk into every day and keep questioning and keep persisting. You, class of 2021, have been the constant for all of us in this ever-changing world. You didn't ask for it, but you've all learned a great deal in the past few months that will serve you well in life. You will continue to persist, having your voice be heard as we redefine normal in the post-pandemic world. You have changed ultimately for the better, stronger, wiser, and with important life experience that no other graduate has ever had. Thank you all, and now let's get you graduated. Members of the Frederick County Board of Education, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Tuscarora High School, I am pleased and proud to recommend and present to you the members of the class of 2021, each one a qualified candidate for the State of Maryland diploma.
With highest honors, Omar Amory Dia.
With highest honors, Christina Nicole Delos Reyes.
With highest honors, Richmond Otornam Akando.
With highest honors, Asia Michelle Florzak.
With highest honors, Liam John Jennings. With honors, Cesar Alejandro Eon Fuentes.
Montserrat Acuna.
With highest honors, Daphne Avery Agnes.
With high honors, Spogme Ahmadzai.
With highest honors, Islamia Aliyah Alabi.
With honors, Eric Michael Anderson.
With highest honors, Skylar Noel Andrews.
With highest honors, Kamathi Love Kwabenya Anyome.
Alma Virginia Aparicio Pedraza.
With highest honors, Rachel Lee Nichols.
Christopher Frank Arguello.
Alexandra Denise Argueta.
Asan Ibrahim Amin.
Keon Kwame Adu Asamoah.
Carlos Gabriel Cotto Alvarado.
Aiden Michael Hirsch Rankin.
Kaylin Renee Farmer.
With honors, Lauren Bell Mender.
With highest honors, Allison Sarah Rubin.
With highest honors, Jacob David Rudland.
With high honors, Lauren Ashley Sumala.
With highest honors, Mava Kareen Chuafe.
With highest honors, Bilal Ahmed Uslam.
Tresor Kosivi Atichube.
Connor Thomas Banky.
Christian Santiago Barahona.
Bracy Giselle Barahona Carbajal.
Ashley Michaela Barron.
With highest honors, Abigail Rose Bartlett.
With high honors, Cooper Allen Barton.
Rain Olabumi Bastion.
Angel Javier Bautista.
Japri Ulik Buford.
Connor Jack Burjetsky.
With honors, Alina Bilal.
Julia Grace Beiser.
With honors, Kelly Adley Blahut.
With high honors, Ryan David Blazak.
With honors, Ibrahim Sori Waro.
Skylar K. Borum. Travis Shimon Bowens.
Alana Anne-Marie Bright.
Jordan Alexander Brown.
With highest honors, Rodette Michelle Jones.
With high honors, Mallory Rose Brown.
With highest honors, Danielle Rebecca Hankey.
With honors, Kay Leanne Elizabeth Brown.
With highest honors, Marla Yvette Bustillo Polanco.
James Montgomery Carson.
Anaya Monique Cartnail.
With highest honors, Katie Maricela Castillo Marquez.
Rachel Quinn Catania.
With honors, Jennifer Marisol Cedillos Prudencio.
Amaya Janelle Cheney.
Xavier Quinton Lee Chase.
Nicholas William Clements.
Joseph Wade Close.
With highest honors, Brian Tacola Cloud.
With highest honors, Michaela Caitlin Clune.
Stephen Anthony Marcus Coleman, Jr.
Gregorio Nicholas Consad.
Isaiah Khalil Corbett Clarence.
Jeriel Andres Coto Alvarado.
With high honors, Mackenzie Page Crawford.
Shaheem Deshawn Cruz.
With highest honors, Laura Jean Crocker.
With highest honors, Helena Elizabetta Cruz.
Kevin Anthony Custard.
With highest honors, Abigail Rose Dantona.
Aubrey Kenneth Davis.
Makai Jahim Davis.
Makai Angel Davison.
With honors, Deborah Pais de Alameda.
Desmond Cortez de Jesus.
Andrew Mark DeLauder.
With honors, Luis Adrian Delgado Diaz.
With highest honors, Samuel Anthony Dimachowski.
Sydney Zakaria Dimachowski.
Isabella Ray Dolan.
With highest honors, Brianna Monique Dorsey.
With high honors, Mackenzie Lynn Doster.
With honors, Connor Wayne Dove.
With high honors, Allison Elizabeth Doyle.
With honors, Zinan Amir Drain.
With highest honors, Catherine McDermott Dugan.
Jordan Paul Duncan.
With high honors, Christian Abayomi Jumo.
Edward Akwasi Jumo.
Aaron Michael Edwards.
Diana Lee Ellis.
With highest honors, Bella Marie Emanuele.
With highest honors, Stephanie Melissa Escobar.
Kelman Umberto Escobar Carrillo.
With highest honors, Marlon Fernanda Esponia.
Jacob Espinoza Mendina.
Connor Knowlton Iyer.
FNU Fudger.
Michaela Brianne Feo.
Cami Jonathan Fataki.
Kylie Michelle Fernandez.
With highest honors, Sophia Isabel Perez Ferrer.
With highest honors, Vladimir Abelardo Flores.
Aaliyah Grace Francois.
Gabriel Nicholas Fuentes Reyes.
John D. Wayne Fuller.
Nicholas Zachary Gatewood.
Julian Alberto Gomez Castillo.
Marbella Noemi Gonzalez.
Lauren Nina Gorosteta Cruz.
Garrett Michael Gray.
Amante Durrell Green.
Bailey Michael Green.
With highest honors, Thomas Michael Grosskopf.
With honors, Ava Gabriela Gudramelli.
Genesis Milena Guillen Montoya.
With highest honors, Rithik Rajiv Gupta.
Sonia Lachey Hall.
Liam Robert Hampton.
With honors, Brianna Bell Hannon.
With highest honors, Camden Charlotte Hawley.
With highest honors, Sean Connor Hare.
Jamie Michael Heflin, Jr.
With high honors, Shannon Patricia Heister.
With highest honors, Matthew Riley Helfand.
With honors, Brandon John Hernandez.
With highest honors, Elias Adley Hilliard.
James Michael Hipkins.
With high honors, Umaya Victoria Hose.
With highest honors, Travis Winston Hole.
Jonelle Monet Howard.
Ahmed Samer Hudhud.
Bryant Michael Hurley.
Kelsey Faith Hyde.
Nana Ama Aminsa Intifu.
With honors, Edward David Jackson Bickerstaff Jr.
With highest honors, Nathan Thomas James.
With highest honors, Nora Blanca Jarahi.
With highest honors, Riley Grace Jennings.
With high honors, La Felisa Mpatso Joao.
Lesrel Ishan Johnson.
Cameron Michael Jones.
With high honors, Nicholas Addison Joy.
Adams Suleiman Kamara.
Mary Miryami Kamara.
With honors, Jessica Kang.
With high honors, Julika Isha Khan.
With highest honors, Alexandra Jade Kish.
With highest honors, Ryan Neal Kuyas.
Elizabeth Paris.
Joseph Devon Lawrence.
With highest honors, Lauren Olivia Lawson.
Andrea Marie Leathers Faria.
With highest honors, Chloe Leonard.
With high honors, Caitlin Julia Lepkowski.
With high honors, Eric Martin Lewis.
Benjamin James Lockett.
William George Lockett.
Vincent Michael Lombardi.
With highest honors, Caleb Mark Long.
Valeria Lopez.
Arlie Joanna Lopez Saavedra.
With highest honors, William Frederick Lubking V.
Aaliyah Brianna Lucas.
Shreya Muhajan.
Cameron J. Mahoney.
Michaela Cassia Marchand Perez.
With high honors, Mitchell Alexander Markoff.
Astrid Carolina Maraquin.
Patrick Thomas Martin.
With highest honors, Jacob Leo Moranich.
With highest honors, Ava Monique Mason.
With highest honors, Enda Anya Mba.
With highest honors, Cora Ann McDaniel.
With highest honors, Philip John Melton.
With high honors, Herson Issei Marina Lopez.
Maya Rose Metzger.
Sports analogies are good, except for Ava.
With honors, Johnny J. Miller.
Nicholas Richard Miller.
With honors, Bryce Evan Montgomery.
With highest honors, Kylie Mercedes Montgomery.
With highest honors, Jerem Michael Moody.
Jordan Christopher Moore.
With highest honors, Lauren Christine Moore.
Chantel Dion Moore Rollins.
With high honors, Crystal Marie Morales E. Rizeri.
Marilyn Maritza Morales.
Catherine Marquez Morea.
With honors, Elijah Emery Morris.
With highest honors, Emma Reed Morton.
With highest honors, Rishikesh Prashant Mukadam.
Ayana Jacqueline Myers.
Cooper Xavier Myers.
Rabia Nasir.
Dylan Suhail Natzel.
With honors, Ornella Gohu.
With highest honors, Tiffany Maria Wen.
Haley Afua Nkrumah.
With highest honors, Anjolie Hazel O'Brien.
With highest honors, Eden Chioma Oladameji.
Danny Orellana.
Jessica Michelle Oriana.
Jovi Admoso Osborne.
With honors, Jasmine Nicole Osborne.
Kiana Gillette Austria.
With honors, Lennox Alvin Otieno.
Hunter Wayne Otto.
Shania Twain.
Diego Ivan Pardo.
With honors, Catherine Nicole Paredes.
Caden Kuan Park.
Ina Iris Park.
With highest honors, Matthew Roland Parker.
Raj Mitesh Patel.
Brent William Pete.
With highest honors, Kristen Kelly Peel.
Tanaya Marie Penn.
Camilla Peralta.
With honors, Juan Fernando Perez.
With highest honors, Lisbeth Yvette Perez.
Caitlin Elizabeth Perkins.
With high honors, Cheyenne Marie Pettis.
With highest honors, Angelo Joseph Petto.
With highest honors, Jaden Wesley Pilson.
With honors, Adonijah Michelle Pitts.
Patrick Anthony Poney.
Raymond Christopher Poney.
With highest honors, Kyla Elizabeth Poole.
With high honors, Carla Daniela Paso.
Sandra Josabeth Prudencio Chavez.
Natalie Bryn Pryor Liebegot.
Aiden Noel Cassis.
With honors, Jimmy Lee Quach.
With highest honors, Michael Lee Quach.
With honors, Damian Blake Qualls.
Shide Kiara Randolph.
With highest honors, Emily Elena Rasmussen.
Amaya Elizabeth Rayford.
Madison Elizabeth Reese.
James Marshall Ring.
Juan Carlos Reyes Reyes.
Pierre Alonso Reyes Rivas.
With highest honors, Benjamin Matthew Richards.
With honors, James Anthony Richmond Quinn.
Tyree Marquise Rickenberg.
Kaleem Darrell Ricketts.
With high honors, Jordan Alexis Ritta.
Jason Alejandro Rivas Barrera.
Kylie Laureen Roberts.
Melissa Iris Rodas.
With highest honors, Phoebe Sonia Rodney.
Kevin Albert Rojas.
Ricardo Daniel Rosa Carpio.
Blake Daniel Royalty.
With highest honors, Nadia Ana Rusu.
Andrea Delmar Saez Alvarado.
With honors, Patrick Adrian Samuda.
With high honors, Esther Vonne Sang.
With highest honors, Karthik Ganipathy Sunker.
Alexandre Saucedo.
Gordon Sinclair Joseph Schofield.
With honors, Tiffany Mayfawn Shell.
With honors, Peyton Key Skelly.
Jada Renee Skinner.
With highest honors, Julia Lee Slivka.
With highest honors, Olivia Angelina Smith.
Anthony Gray Smith.
Cameron Elijah Smith.
With highest honors, Zachary William Smith.
Brianna Marie Snowden.
With high honors, Brenna Louise Snyder.
Bailey Michelle Souders.
Hannah Elise Souders.
With highest honors, Brandon Steele Spillis.
With honors, Brooke Elizabeth Staines.
With honors, Kayla Khalees Staten.
With honors, Tyler McKinley Stephenson.
Kevin Michael Steitley.
Reagan Andrea Stocks.
Ethan Michael Streets.
With highest honors, Christopher George Solka.
With highest honors, Olivia Rose Sullivan.
With honors, Charles Christopher Summers.
Jalen Miranda Serber.
With highest honors, Brandon Vinui Ta.
With highest honors, Luciano Makoto Tamanaha.
Sophia Tamanaha.
With highest honors, Samantha Christine Teal.
Amari Janae Tedder.
Aaron Charles Tenga.
With highest honors, Andrew Michael Thompson.
With highest honors, Madeline Renee Thompson.
With high honors, Maggie Carson Thompson.
Asia Krishandra Denise Thrower.
With highest honors, Angelina Tikni Chio.
With highest honors, Emma Elizabeth Torbeck.
With highest honors, Alicia Karis Toy.
With highest honors, Trixie Tran.
Gabrielle Marie Tringali.
Esteban Alonso Trujillo Meza.
Hanya Tu.
With high honors, Ethan Bradford Toomey.
Jason Christopher Tyler.
With highest honors, Victoria Marie Uhl.
With highest honors, Alex Giovanni Valdez.
With highest honors, Malia Usna Vali.
With highest honors, Veronica Lizeth Valverde Jimenez.
With highest honors, Jackson Thomas Van Tassel.
With highest honors, Nicholas Peter Varghese.
With highest honors, Vijay Vashishat.
With highest honors, Vivek Vashishat.
With highest honors, Joworth Noe Vasquez.
Michaela Danielle Vaughn.
Selena Velasco.
Sebastian Daniel Velasquez.
With highest honors, Eric Mobology Vida.
Gabriela Teresa Volak Wenger.
Nancy Lavon Ward.
Danielle Elise Washington.
Sierra Michelle Waskowicz.
With highest honors, Amberlyn Taylor Weeks.
With highest honors, Jordan Antonio Welch.
With honors, Mitchell Robert Wheeler.
Anaya Nicole White.
With high honors, Caleb Matthew White.
With highest honors, Madeline Gina Whiteside.
Nicholas Stephen Whitney.
James Charles Wiley.
Shelby Alice Williams.
Peyton Xavier Lee Woods.
With high honors, Jeffrey Scott Wurzy.
Sean Christopher Warsham.
With highest honors, O'Megan Doriel Wright.
With highest honors, Lucy Zwenya Shia.
Brian Scott Young.
With highest honors, Talia Zamora.
Thank you. You guys ready? What do you say? That's not my picture. You have to wait for them to get their seats, right? Okay. And now, are you ready for the moment we have all been waiting for? At this time, will the graduates please stand? Now let's all together turn our tassels from the right to the left. It is with great honor that we now present to you the graduating class of 2021!